Mother effer always call. Shout out to Tim Pete. Asking me there's no such thing as Southern Boulevard. That's on the 5 train station. I thought it was on 5 or 2. You know, he trying to get some boots. Let's get back to the zone. Let's get back to the zone. You would think by me reaping the rewards from the fruits of labor, Queenzflip was a success. Definitely. Did I intend it to be a success? Did I care about it being a success? Not my intent. Because I delivered something that was genuine. I don't look for the reward of being who I really am and what I want others to think that I am. Now, I was talking about my daughter before I got cut off. Let me tell you something about response and behavior. She brung about change unexpectedly to me about being emotionally attached and let her ass walk all over me, thinking daddy's little girl. I let her so far down a well where her actions, her behavior, and response, even my response to her behavior, I said it's enough. Till I practically scared the shit out of her till she cried uncontrollably, shaking. Now I never touched her, never hit her, never chastised her. But she thought that what she did and the behavioral stance of having a parent like me was a success in doing what the hell you want, how you want. No. And let's get back to the nitty gritty. Let me tell you something about people that judge others. The people that judge others for whatever thing they've gone through or they chose to decide to go through. Now let's talk about that. Because I don't think people really understand human nature. Human nature is unwavering, unpredictable. We are the same eyes, we got the same eyes, we got the same nose, we live amongst each other in this world. But it's a difference in how we interact with people. I still challenge myself how I interact with myself. I'm talking about why you talk to yourself, man. Because I like getting advice from a real motherfucker. Me. What do I do? I'm so bored with life to overthink so many people that it becomes so bored that I have to want to become a victim myself. I want to know what it feels like to have someone judge you as being weak, being an embarrassment, being unloved. I'm gonna tell you something, you motherfuckers. You know when I stopped judging people? I stopped judging people. I stopped judging people when they were judged by what they gone through, especially, hopefully, not allowed. I stopped judging people that did things to save themselves, right? But stand strong in their weaknesses. Now, hold it. Let me give you some. I'm gonna give you some good shit right now. By all means, when I look at Hassan and I look at Poe, and I think about how strong they stand in what this world look at them as a weakness. But I'm gonna tell you something. I'm comfortable with that with these two. You're never gonna fucking understand. I'm gonna lose you, bitch ass niggas. I'm gonna lose you, bitch. I'm gonna tell you why I understand. I'm gonna tell you why. Look at their eyes. Look at the way they talk. Look how they talk. Don't you know that regardless what they did, regardless what they've been through, they are unbothered by that shit. You think I sit around all day and don't study? I study people. You better pay attention, motherfuckers. Pay attention to me, because I'm about to give you some shit you wouldn't even understand. And I didn't want to. But the only way I can deliver this, let me tell you something about being so real. When you a strong motherfucker and you a real motherfucker, you know they say a wise man can play a part of a fool, but a fool can't play a part of a wise man. That's if you really is a fool. But when you know that you're strong, in reality, even you strong in your weaknesses. You can have the influence and spirituality and the brain. You're a warrior. If you're a warrior, you know how to alter your emotions to get other people reactions of emotion. But you gotta really, you just can't. Some people know, oh yeah, he playing. You don't want that. You don't want to have people say, nah, get KK, he's playing. You want them to feel it. To get a real reaction of them and their response. Because if they don't feel you, they're not gonna give you their real response or feeling. Sometimes you gotta alter a certain event, a request. You have to be submissive. It's called, I'm gonna give you this. Let me tell you. A lot of people, I asked someone this before. Once you master, what's the fuck up? Once you master, back to reality. Once you master the art of weaknesses, once you master and learn the journey to feign weaknesses, you bring out the truth and reality of people that love you, people that despise you. You bring out the truth just by responses. But you cannot, let me tell you, you cannot show no flaws in genuine action. You can't do that because you're not going to get the original response. Even if you allow yourself to be submissive and almost be an embarrassment to your character, that's original character. Nah, that's not good. But it's really not, because you're a strong nigga, you stand on it. This is what people don't. This is where I'm gonna lose you. We got a child molester on here right now, Maple Lover. Get him out of here. He's on here looking for kids. All booty. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. He's from Canada. He's the district attorney. Now he's this is what I'm talking about. Now let's get back. I don't mean to get off this subject. But there's one thing. I'm gonna tell you something. What you see this book right here? This book right here is Zebra Town. It's an autobiography for me, right? I've been through this shit 1,000 times with this fucking book. Everybody who viewed this book said that the author was afraid of me. So he didn't write bad things about me because he was afraid of his life, whatever. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. I judge that as a weakness. I judge that as a weakness. I don't applaud that because I feel that's good that he's scared. No. You make me to be out like, but you know what? At one point in time, I avoided that type of energy. Growing up in Brownsville. When you grew up, you was the softest nigga in Brownsville, you was the hardest nigga everywhere in the world. You didn't give a fuck. I'm from Brownsville. What people don't understand, what people don't acknowledge, and what people judge is their own mirror effect. Because of what someone went through that you never went through, you would think that they different. You would think that you have the right to judge. Now, I do. In some cases, when you unbothered by what you went through, and it doesn't show no type of altered emotions about what people say, you a stand up motherfucker. We gotta keep it real. I don't condone. I don't see it bother. You got rats on here. All right, hold up. You got people. I'm gonna take that back. You got people on here or in this world that is uncomfortable with what they have done wrong, and it shows in face because it's in their mind. Whatever it shows, whatever's in your mind shows in your face. Once you don't embrace it, once you still bothered from it, it's the problem. That's the problem. It's unexplainable. It's fucking unexplainable. See, I was experiencing things growing up of being a warrior every time. Every day of my life with my family, But my loved ones, like, forget it. Those shows, nothing. You would think that I would ask myself or tell others, do your mother love you? You think your mother, this is sad to say, like, whether my mother loved me or not, it never bothered me. It never even entertained a thought. What she cared? I don't give a fuck. You're for real. Like, that shit crazy. I hate to say that shit. One thing I learned about life is desires. It's controllable. Desire something is an emotion. See, once you cut all emotions and times away from your desires, you become a stronger figure. But I'm gonna tell you this though. We cannot allow people to look and separate themselves from human behavior. All aspects of life. We can't human beings. This is what I call human nature. Human nature consists of people's personalities, characters, unpredictability, embarrassment, disrespect. Once you have a relationship with all these things and have an understanding of these people and why they operate in you will have a better spirituality with your life. I'm gonna lose you. I'm gonna lose you. I'm gonna lose you on this. I'm gonna lose you on this shit.